It's a moonshot. Bitcoin passing 5,000. A $1,000 candle and volume like we haven't seen in ages. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and this savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous plus $1,000 candle we've seen hit the Bitcoin market right now. Is the bull market confirmed, ladies and gentlemen? Are we seeing signs right here, right now, that proves to me, in my opinion, that the bear market has ended and the bull market is potentially underway? And as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and observations on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. Being said, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. The Moon Boys are dancing on the tabletops today, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, Kirby. We're going to the moon. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I do in fact have to agree with the Moon Boys. There's nothing to hide here, ladies and gentlemen. We have absolutely seen a candle of all candles. We have not seen a $1,000 candle painted in the chart in quite some time. And I'd like to look at the daily here first and foremost. So right now, if you are subscribed here, you would remember that on yesterday's stream, I covered why we were still traveling in a bearish structure. And this stream was made while Bitcoin was still traveling underneath this red box. For me, anything underneath the red box was still a bearish structure. And a break of that structure would be the first confirmation of a potential market turnaround. There are still several factors here that I'm going to get into of why I believe there could still be problems here. But what are we looking at here in the short term? That is what I want to discuss right now. To recap this candle, the ludicrous candle that we saw here took place within a very short amount of time, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 5-minute candles. If we throw on the 15-minute candles, we can see the bulk of this action here happened in less than 1 hour's time. And what we did wind up getting here was either a bunch of bots triggering orders all the way up to over 5,000, or it was retail FOMO. It's actually very hard to say, in my opinion, at this point, because there are a lot of factors going on here. Now let's talk about why there was such FOMO and or bot triggers, right? So the big thing here, guys, was that this resistance box, the red area here all the way, was a huge resistance. We had stuck in lower high after 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 lower high. Over and over again. Over and over again did Bitcoin fail at this resistance box. But for the first time, we've finally not only broken into the box, but flushed through it with extreme volume. Look at the volume there, ladies and gentlemen, compared to the rest of the volume here. I mean, we are talking a monstrous volume candle. This is what you call a blue sky breakout. Now, don't get me wrong. This was not like an easy candle to get involved with if you were looking to trade a confirmation. Most probably by the time that you did look at what was going on here, or your alerts went off on your chart, the fact of the matter is that the price was already wicking way far past up this box area. By the time, let's actually flip on the 5-minute As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, basically in less than 10 minutes, we were flushed through the entire box. And then within another 10-minute time frame, we were already up at the next resistance level, which would have been a critical area for me to find a potential rejection. Now, interestingly enough, when we go back to the real time frames, the ones that I like to trade on, 4-hour minimum, we can see right now that the candle body is now trading back underneath this white line of resistance. And the white line of resistance is a historic level here that, you know, it's not all too much of a crazy resistance or anything like that, but it is just a level of interest for me, as this was a nice consolidation area on the bull run up. The bigger area that I'm looking at, let's actually take this white away for now. We'll clean that up. This is the area I'm looking at, the orange line here, ladies and gentlemen. And I am going to draw another red rectangle here. And interestingly enough, what we can see if we put our rectangle right down to the bottom of that last wick there, you guys see that? We nearly tested that zone. We did not get quite all the way there, but we did get to the relative area that we could have seen a rejection. And now, more interestingly than not, we are wicking back down as we speak. For me right now, I'm looking for confirmations here on a pullback. Is Bitcoin going to pull back here and retest this box, the tops of these wicks over here from the highest highs in this bearish structure? That is what I would optimally like to see. And ladies and gentlemen, it may sound weird, but for the first time in quite some time, Don Carbonaccio may in fact have to get a little bit bullish here. I may in fact have to rejoice with the Moon Boys on this one, because if this zone is going to be a zone that Bitcoin is going to want to ping pong in, this is a level I'm going to want to ping pong with it as well, because as we can see here, it is a clean 17% range just ping ponging between these two key levels, and 17% plus leverage margin, if you are into that, can be a quite substantial and potentially life-changing amount of percentile to absolutely crush this market and see potentially life-changing gains. And my VIPs know I will be keeping them updated in absolute real time with every single trade I make inside this range. Let's get this crypto. I will be taking aggressive trades in here, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, I am looking for this candle to close. If we go to the 4-hour, we could see we roughly at the time of recording have an hour and a half left in this candle. What I'm going to want to see optimally, it's too, just to be clear here with you guys, it's too early in the formation for me right now to be taking plays in here. As we can see, there is no, it's a completely free territory in there, right? We have no classic historic supports anywhere in there, and if we do want to use that old white line, it is just roughly, you know, something of old metric, and I don't believe that that's actually too valid at this point in time. I'm more so just looking for the ping pong right now in here. What do I think is most probable? For me, a pullback would be healthy right now. As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, the RSI is at 93 on the 4-hour time frame. Heinous, ludicrous, and a borderline debacle if you do in fact ask me. As we all know, if you are subscribed here, 70 marks the beginning of the overbought territory. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all the way up here at 93. As you can see from the past, what generally tends to happen when we are in severely overbought territory, we have seen harsh rejections back to the downside. Now, don't get me wrong, this can be very healthy, and I believe it's necessary for this trend to be sustainable and not just become a failed super candle that wound up liquidating a bunch of shorts and then just running, what's the way to say this, running out of steam and then just crashing deep down into the crypto abyss. The 4-hour is extremely overbought. The daily, ladies and gentlemen, as well, is at an 85. The daily RSI, if I can just get this open here. I don't know why it won't open. Let's see, there we are. The daily is at an 85, ladies and gentlemen. We have not seen the daily at an 85 since back in 2017, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. Grandma's cookies and a bottle of yo-ho-ho. We have not seen the daily RSI at these levels since the bull run of 2017. It's hard to not give credit to the facts here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the last 2 times we've been in this zone was during the most parabolic bull run in Bitcoin history. Absolutely astounding here. I'm actually almost lost for words at what I'm looking at. And if we do in fact look at the weekly RSI here as well, we can see that we haven't been at this level here really, I mean, in quite some time since pre-capitulation. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, things are looking on the up and up here from a weekly perspective, but on the smaller time frames, I am expecting a pullback. Now let's get back to the chart here. I am expecting a pullback. It would not surprise me in the least to see a drop back down and a retest of anywhere in this zone. I believe we don't have to test all the way back to the box, but maybe we start to create some support and resistance lines within this range itself. But as I was just stating, the ping pong action in here is likely going to be savage, and that is what I'm looking to be playing right now. Do I believe the bear market is over? It's very difficult to say. If you did watch my stream yesterday, if you are subscribed here, this breaking this box with volume, that was definitely confirmation number 1 for me. Confirmation number 2 is going to be breaking this box here and testing 6,000. Confirmation number 3 is to then break through 6,000 and consolidate upon it and continue. And that, to me, my friends, confirms, in my opinion, that the bear market is over and we could look to retest all-time highs, which I know, many sticklers, degenerates, and trolls will be, oh, Kirby, well, you want to wait that long to say the bull market's done, Kirby? That long? For me, ladies and gentlemen, that is the most confirmations that I would be looking for. And if Bitcoin is to retest all-time high from that area, it still would be roughly, I mean, over a 300% move from that area, right? If we do take our price range tool and extrapolate it from this area to the all-time high, I mean, we're talking about significant moves. Yeah, it would be about 200% after triple confirmations, but that's just for the macro trend. For trading, I'm not waiting that long to trade, just to make that clear. Like I said, I'm a swing trader. I play the swings, the volatility inside this market. And what I see right now is a lot of potentially life-changing trading opportunity all throughout the range that we've finally broken into right now. Bitcoin did it, ladies and gentlemen. It broke into a range that likely is going to provide a lot of volatility, in my opinion. You can see here by the lack of creation of any type of consolidation that we are likely going to see a crazy amount of choppiness all throughout here. And with it being a nearly 20% range, things are likely going to get crazy and hectic in here, ladies and gentlemen. You must prepare, ladies and gentlemen. If you fail to plan, your plan is to fail. Don Carbonaccio does not fail to plan. Don Carbonaccio plans to succeed. And right now, I am looking to get incredibly aggressive with my trades, and I will be keeping you updated in VIP with my trades as I take them, ladies and gentlemen. Every entry, every exit, every target, every insight, every plan, every strategy, exclusively for you in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs. I will see you in VIP right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in now, don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. Sheesh. I am feeling a bit under the weather today, ladies and gentlemen. The seasons are changing, so don't mind me if I sound, any different today on here, as I am a little stuffed up right now. I have a bit of a head cold, but what we are seeing here in the chart had to get me in the charts and ready to trade in the blink of an eye, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here, I'm in the zone, and I'm ready to go. Let's also discuss right now what we could be looking at as far as the Google Trends data. What we're seeing here right now, this is worldwide data, and I have it on the past day right now. So this is the action all the way through the most recent time that they have updated here, right? And what we're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that over the course of today, this candle has spiked incredible search volume on the Google Trends data for Bitcoin. The search term Bitcoin has shot up and spiked with this candle itself. And as we all know, again, if you are subscribed here, I am a big fan of following the Google Trend data here, as it has historically been correct a lot of the time in the past, ladies and gentlemen. Following the emotional search volume of Bitcoin on Google Trends has resulted in seeing price movements reflect the search volume in both directions. And for me right now, although the monthly has not updated yet, it still does not have all sufficient data for March. It still says the data is incomplete. So I'm still awaiting to see if this did in fact finish as a 9 or if it's going to finish as a 10. Hopefully they update that tomorrow. But here, I went into the past day, and as we can all see right now, ladies and gentlemen, the spike is real right now. The spike is real. And we are seeing a significant increase into the total crypto market cap. The altcoins are looking good. Am I going long at this exact moment? I am not, as like I said, I am awaiting a healthy pullback as the RSIs are completely overextended. I believe that we are in absolutely open territory here, and for me, that is going to lean towards the market wanting to test some historical area. And the historical area for me, ladies and gentlemen, is anywhere really. Let's drag this box up. I'm going to drag it to the top of this cluster now that we're here. And as we could see, our candle body at the time of recording is at about 4680, and I have my box here at the top wicks at about 4600. So I believe the market is likely going to want to pull back. It has already quite a bit. Probably look to test this box. Maybe the box will drag down a little lower to these tops of these wicks over here, which is at about 4,400, and maybe we find some healthy bounce and chop in here. And if it holds, ladies and gentlemen, if we hold above this resistance box here, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Tell your wife, tell your mother, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the bread, this is the butter. It's time to get this crypto. Like I said, guys, I am just a bit under the weather, but Bitcoin has never looked better. Let's get this crypto. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I probably will do another analysis at some point later today or tomorrow. It depends where you are in the world right now. But I'm going to be watching this like an eagle right now, ladies and gentlemen. An eagle eye on the candles right now. I'm probably going to be following the 30-minute and the 1 hour to see where this consolidation winds up. I will be in VIP, keeping my VIPs updated with my trades right now as I take them. I am awaiting my confirmations, ladies and gentlemen, like a ninja in the shadows, like a cobra in the grass, ready to strike when the time is right. I hope you guys see right now that I'm being cautiously bullish here. As I've stated, for me, really anything still underneath this resistance box and obviously the 6,000 level, still on a macro perspective, is that the bear market likely isn't over, right? We've just passed step 1 for me, confirmation number 1, and now we need to see if it holds. And if it holds, this is the first step on a long road to recovery, in my opinion. And if this market is going to start to be bullish with confirmations, right? Don't give me that, oh, Kirby, we've been bullish, oh, since down here, oh. Don't be giving me that garbage, ladies and gentlemen. If you have 2 eyes and a brain, you understand that we've been in a bearish structure here, right? So don't give me that garbaggio. Right now, we are getting the first confirmations, in my opinion, of a potential bull rally. It could be a complete fake out to all the way up to the 5,000, 5,200 level before we test back down. We could test as far as 6,000 before we go back down, in my opinion. Or we just get all the confirmations and we continue to consolidate above, and the bear market really is over. Either way, I don't predict and take guesses, ladies and gentlemen. I trade confirmations, I trade classical technical analysis, and I'm ready to get this crypto. High reward, low risk trade setups. I'm here to crush it. I'm here to get this crypto, ladies and gentlemen, and right now, I see that potentially life-changing trading opportunity is here. This is the type of range I've been waiting for. I'm ready to get it. I hope you are too. I will see you in VIP, ladies and gentlemen. I will be posting all of my trades, my entries, my setups, my plans, my strategies, etc. up to the exact second for you right now, exclusively in VIP. I will see you in VIP right now, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my VIPs. I will see you in VIP right now. If you guys could one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. I'm ready to get it. Are you? Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in VIP right now. And until next time, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.